Hello friends, welcome to the special session for fast track your JIIB preparation revision for of key topics. See, importantly I will be discussing what are the important key topics in all the subjects of JIIB, all of them. So watch the video fully, share it with your friends. Now only 20 days are remaining, okay? Not even 20 days. So watch this topic and watch the important topic. These cover around, I'll tell you roughly 60 to 70 marks, 60 marks overall per subject. So watch them thoroughly, okay? Without fail. Because see, main is if you cover these main topics, remaining topics can be covered 40 marks, you can cover it. But main is this is the main chunk, okay? So watch it fully, share it with your friends, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's start directly. First subject, Indian economy and Indian financial system. Now you can see 4 modules, okay? Indian economics architecture, in economic concepts related to banking, Indian financial architecture and financial products and services. So these are the 4 modules. So in these 4 modules, kindly remember the important topics. See, the important topics over here are sectors of Indian economy. Now these all topics I have combined from all the modules. Sectors of Indian economy. What are the various sectors? Okay, agri, then manufacturing and service, plus others. Role of priority sector and MSME. What is the role of this priority sector? How priority sector is important to our economy? Okay, because that is the core. That's why in banking we have a special section for priority sector, isn't it? Supply and demand. This is mainly related to your economics. Demand and supply. Then there are various terms, equilibrium, various terms attached to it. Okay. Then you have theories of interest, various theories of interest, mainly Keynes theory is asked. Okay, there are almost 4 to 5 theories of interest which are asked. Then monetary policy and fiscal policy, the difference between them, who issues the monetary policy, who gives the fiscal policy. These all topics are asked. Okay. Then not only this, I am just giving you a reference. There are many detailed topics, questions on it. You can go through them. And if you don't know the topics, means if you don't know the details, you can join our paid batches. Okay, the paid batches, everything is covered over here. Then national income and GDP concepts, very important concept. This will include your budgets also. Okay, what is the national income? What is gross domestic product? What is net? Okay, what is the difference between them? How the services are affecting our overall economy, service industry. Where is the role of our agriculture? All these topics. So national income and GDP. Then Banking Regulation Act 1949 and RBI Act 1934. These two are the main acts for the banking, and these are definitely asked. Okay. This RBI Act and BR Act are useful in your banking also, as well as in this Indian economy also, your RBWM also, and your PPB also. Okay. Then non-banking financial companies, NBFCs, what is the role of them? Now do you know the NBFCs are giving the loans as equal as banks. Means banks, if they give you 100 rupees loans to the overall economy, NBFCs also give 100 or more than that. So the importance has increased, and now NBFCs have also come under the RBI only. Fixed income markets, debt market, bond market. So fixed income securities, all your bonds, all your treasury bills, okay, all your dated securities, government securities, the details of those will be covered over here. Then forex markets. Forex market, see, this forex topic is there for you in your accounts also, here also. Okay. So follow it thoroughly and follow it fully. Okay. Foreign exchange. This is very important from your CIB perspective also later. So foreign exchange market, how does it work? Is it 24 hours? Is it limited? How to calculate the rates? What is the spot rate? What is the future rate? Forward rate? All these things are covered. So these are the important topics of Indian economy and financial system. Let's move on to the next subject. PPB, Principles and Practices of Banking. Here you have 4 modules again. General banking operations, functions of banks, banking technology and ethics in banking and financial institutions. So these are the 4 modules. Now in these 4 modules, what are the important topics? See, there are many. The book is very big. but I have just taken the important ones which are to highlight. So opening accounts of various types of customers. This is what you get, various types of customers in a banking now, right? It starts from your individual HUF to your private limited companies, societies, trust, everywhere. Banker special relationship. So various relationships of the bankers with the customers. Okay, so those are also taken covered over here. Responsibility of the paying bank. What is the role of the paying bank? How is it useful? Means what should the paying bank check? Nowadays with the CTS clearing, things have changed. Earlier the role was different. Now with CTS things have changed a lot. So that you'll have to check. The Consumer Protection Act 2019. So Consumer Protection Act, how it has affected the banking sector. How the customers have become more educated nowadays as compared to the earlier customers. Then operational aspects of loan accounts. How to give the loans. Operational means it starts from processing of the loan to sanctioning of the loan to disbursement to monitoring. All the 4 parts. So all of them are covered. Types of collaterals and the characteristics. What are the various types of collateral? Because see, loan means collateral, right? Generally in our country. Of course, there are personal loans also, but generally loan means collateral, big loans, right? So what are the various types of collaterals? There are various types of charge creations, mortgage, lien, okay, hypothecation, pledge, okay, and last one is assignment. So these are the 5 methods. So these are also asked over here. Different modes of charging security. See these ones, okay. So these are the important focus points for your PPB. Now let's move on to the third one, AFM, accounts and financial management. Okay, again 4 modules, accounting principles and processes, financial statements and core banking systems, financial management, taxation and fundamentals of costing. So these are the 4 modules for your accounting. Now in these 4 modules, kindly note what are the important topics now. See, starting from your basic accountancy procedures. Here you will have all the basic golden rules of banking. Then debit what goes out, credit what comes in, all this. Okay, those golden rules. Then you will have ledgers. Then you will have journals. Okay, it goes up to trial balance. So up to trial balance, here you will be having it in the first chapter. Then next chapter is trial balance. Trial balance, rectification of errors and adjusting closing entries. Very important topics these are. Okay, trial balance is also equally important. Which entries are to be put on which side? Okay, these are to be checked. Okay, so rectification of errors. How the errors? Because when we work in the bank, definitely errors will be there. So this is an important topic. And closing entries. Closing entries are very important. Closing entries means on the last day, as well as if something happens afterwards also. Some entries are to be adjusted. Okay, adjustment entries we call them. Back office functions, handling unreconciled entries in the bank. See, back office functions. Nowadays you see all the banks are moving up with the CPU model, back office. So what is the role of back office? How is it useful to the banking? Then handling unreconciled entries. Unreconciled entries, that's what means as I told you, after 31st March also we have to do some entries. So how to handle those unreconciled entries? Company accounts, very important. Company accounts means all your private limited and nowadays LLP also. Core banking systems and accounting. What is the role of CBS? And what is the accounting in computerized environment? How it has changed? Nowadays our accounting has been accompanied with various softwares like Tally. Okay, so that is to be checked. Financial mathematics, calculation of YTM. See, this YTM means you will have all the bond calculations. Okay, various bond calculations will be asked. Capital investment decision and term loans. So this is related to capital, means you will have NPV, IRR. Okay, term loans. Term loan and capital investment is roughly the same because both are long term. Then similarly you have working capital loan then. How to calculate a working capital loan? How to decide on whether to give, how much to give, what is the gap between assets and liabilities, current assets, current liabilities. Okay, so NWC we call it. Standard costing, marginal costing, these 2 topics. Very important topics all these are. Now we'll move to RBWM. In RBWM again four modules: retail banking, retail products and recovery, support services, marketing of banking services and products, wealth management. So these are the four modules in your RBWM. Now which are the important topics? Look at these. Corporate versus wholesale banking, branch profitability. See the difference between corporate banking and retail banking. Now all the banks are turning towards retail banking. So that topic. Then branch profitability, very important topic and very tough topic. In branch profitability, you have to see how the branch will be profitable. What are the various ratios? What are the various numericals? Various numericals are there. Then product development process, how to develop the new products. What are the stages? What we have to look out whenever we design a new product. Then credit scoring means basically your CIBIL as well as other companies scoring. Okay. So all our loans are nowadays based on CIBIL, isn't it? So credit scoring is an important part. Credit and debit cards. Okay. So how to use this credit card? How to use the debit card? What is the difference between them? What is the billing cycle? Then digitization of retail banking products. What are the latest changes in the retail banking? Digitization means everything now you see AI and blockchain have come into the banking. So all our products are getting changed. So how will it be changed? And what will be the effect on the overall banking? Then role of AI and technology. Okay, what is these two, digitization and AI? These two will be the important topics now because all the future of banking depends on these two. Delivery channels in retail banking. What are the various delivery channels? Branch banking, DSA, then your alternate channels, everything. Customer relationship management, how to manage the customer relationships. Okay, how to manage the HNI customers. As you know, 80-20 principle, 80% of the business comes from 20% of the customers. So we have to manage those customers. Marketing information system, one of the important systems in your MIS. Okay, MKIS we call it, or MIS also some books call it. So that is an important system and that covers entire banking nowadays. Important topic, wealth management. Okay, wealth management means it includes your all investment, wealth, tax, everything is included in this. Then lender's appraisal process. This is simply related to your housing loan. How to sanction the loan, how to collect the documents, what are the various legal documents, what are the various financial documents, what are the security documents, how to disburse the loan and how to monitor that loan, how to calculate how much should be the EMI, how to calculate whether the loan can be given to that customer. All these are important topics. And now these are the topics, but how will you study? For studying, join the Adda 24/7 batches. Always remember, join them immediately. Download the app. Okay, the app is available on both. Okay, Google as well as iPhone. Got it? So download the app. See, the crash course has just now started. Join this crash course. Okay, for JAIIB. This crash course. Join it immediately. Ebooks, mock tests, online live classes, recorded videos, everything is available. Join it as a very fast. All the numericals, objective questions are covered over here. Join it without fail. Okay. Also, you can join the Mahapack. See, JAIIB Increment Mahapack, one of the best Mahapacks. In this, you get 15 plus batches per subject. You get physical question bank. You get physical formula bank. Everything. And right now, double validity offer is going on. You buy for 6 months, get it for 12 months. Buy for 12 months, get it for 24 months. Discount? Look at the discount. Put the code Y432. Never forget the code Y432. Okay? Never forget this code Y432. So, 79% discount plus 1% extra through the app. Download the app. So, 80% discount. 80% discount plus double validity plus formula bank plus question bank plus mock test, chapter wise as well as full length, everything is plus. But never forget the code Y432. Okay? Bye.